Well, here it is, the end of October, the end of the month, and we're going to see what the big boys do into the close. My premise has for the whole day was we wanted to buy weakness because we thought the market would be able to close strong on new all-time contract highs. We started off this morning wanting to buy 5 to 7 or the buck to 2, and the market came down as usual and got into our number 2 area, which is where we like to execute. We wanted to sell failure to take out 15 to 17. We had a beautiful retest failure up here with a fabulous setup that would have had you short in the 2012 area, and the market trades down to 2002.50 plus or minus. Beautiful buy. This was the trade that we talked through. We had several exits. Our trading target was 875, either 8 to 875, depending on it, whether you entered off the F5 screen or the F4 screen. And I said if you had to place a limit order sell out there, it would be at 950. And right here we have a high of 975. So, excuse me, 10 and a quarter. First high right here was 975. So you're able to execute on that bar. So we've had a pretty good day of trading. Right up here, setback trade. You're short in the 208.50 area. Market trades down to just below 5. There's another 3 points for you. Take out that bar's high. You're long in the 206.50 area. Trades up to 209.50. So shot at 3. Don't know if you got it. Nice retest failure here. Now the market's just kind of going sideways. So I think we got a pretty good chance for the market to close higher than we are right now, especially if this player throws in. Probably won't be till after 2:30 Central before we know what's going to happen on this. On the F1 screen, we're going to be buyers coming in on Monday. Very, very strong market. You can see that we are above yesterday's high by a bunch. Got a higher low and a higher high, and this makes us a buyer on the E-mini. Looking at the F2 screen, not as strong a distribution as the F1 screen is, more of a D pattern. Volume and time are centered, so if you had to guess a close right now, you guess a close at 207.50. So this is a D pattern. Come Monday, first sell band will be the 210, 212 area. And then 15 to 17 will be sell 2. On the buy side, we'll lower our low to the buck to 02 for buy 1, let it go a little bit lower, and then 95, 97. And number 2 area right here, picking up this 95 area plus or minus is a better trade. The news on Monday, we have ISM PMI. I don't have any preliminary numbers for it. Markets PMI and the construction spending. The focus will be ISM PMI, and ever since September of 2012, that ISM index, manufacturing index number, has been better than supportive. It's really missed its forecast significantly to the upside. Kind of like the Bureau of Labor Statistics does their numbers. And again, you don't please the boss, you lose your job over time. And we've seen the S&P, chairman of the S&P 500, attacked and smeared because he dared to take the credit rating of the United States down from AAA to AA. These guys play for keeps. They can't send you to prison, but they can sure ruin you financially, and that's the game that they do play. They humiliate you and try to ruin you financially if you come out and you say anything against them. Probably would have been less painful if they stood up against the wall and shot you, right? Okay, looking at the note, you can see a lower high and a lower low, so this market favors the sell side retesting support. For several hours, we've been guessing we were going to close this market in the 11 to 12 area, and we're at 12.5 right now. We're looking at a D pattern here too. Market's kind of on hold. A lot of compensation is tied to where the market closes. There's not a lot of incentive for a large institution to sell. So when we come into it on Monday morning, we're going to have support right here. We know there's stops below 7, so we'll put a buy at 1 to 5, and then 25 to 29. On the sell side will be 15 to 19. Pretty much where we are right now, and then 23, 27. Not going to change it. We'll adjust it come Monday morning. But I think those numbers and levels are really, really good. I prefer the short side to retest support, as you can tell. Now, if the E-mini craters or crashes this afternoon, we really don't want to be short. It's pretty much that simple. Looking at the F2 on the bond, always going right above that for some reason. Okay, this is a D pattern, TPO-wise, perhaps volume leans a little B. We've got 11 to 15 cell 1, pretty much where we are, and then 19 to 23 for cell 2. On the buy side, we could be a little bit more aggressive, so 25, 29. I do like the short side better. And then 13 to 17, letting them get stops down here. Gold, really been whacked. A little bit of a relief rally is possible. We've just made new contract lows. We're looking for a place to sell it Sunday night in London. 75 is obvious, so this 75 area plus or minus sell 1, and then we're back up to 80 where we wanted to sell it this morning. Don't think there's any way this market's not going to go lower. There's some pretty good activity, pretty good support in that 1085 area. On the buy side, support is 60 to 62. I'm going to give it room to the downside. And then 55, 57 for buy 2. Now we do have some support at 64, 65. For those of you that will be trading London, it comes in and you get your setups in that 64, 65 area. That's another possibility on where we're going to get long. If that does hold, then playing for 50 points, I'd be looking to get short against 80. That'd be 15 handles above that. But I think if we come in Sunday night and or Monday morning for those of you that trade London time, and we can't get through that 75 area, I think it's a really a good sell. The market has been smashed. Huge range today, trend day down. Heavy duty selling. Pause day on Monday's the other possibility. Okay, on crude, definitely a buyer. The 79.50 area, give or take a little bit. Last rotation down stopped in the 80.50. So if we've got a $2 run from 79.50, it takes us to 81.50. If we got a $2.50 run, it takes us to 82. So that's prime sell territory. Right here's the London high. So first sell is 75 to 81. Second sell will be 25 to 50. On the buy side, 79.75 to 80. And then our 25 to 50 from this morning. And Down to the euro, that 25.50 area is a pretty critical area. From there, it jumps up to 26, 26 and a half. I mean, 26 and a quarter. So we've got this very, very clean break. It's where resistance is, letting them get stops above 50. So 45, 55 will be sell 1. Day session high was 85. The selling before London's high was 75. There'll be people that'll defend that. So we'll make 75, 85, sell 2. On the buy side, 25 even plus or minus, that's 1. If we don't take out this low, I imagine we got a shot at eventually getting back up north of 126, and then 24, 60 to 70, 65 to 75 for buy 2. Y'all have a great weekend. Like I said, I've got a conference call. I'll get the information out this afternoon. Probably will be delayed. In the meantime, good trading. Have a great weekend. We get our first frost tonight. Looking forward to killing all those parasites.